Welcome back, you guys. It's Heather with Belle's Library. I'm super excited to be here today. If you are new here, get down there and subscribe, and definitely everybody like this video, and let's go ahead and get started. So, the other day, I was watching a video, and I was like, I want to do this video. And so you guys, it's gonna be linked below. It is Nihdi's channel, and she was just so cute in this video, and I loved it, and it inspired me to do this video. Basically, we are gonna be talking about a bunch of popular series here on BookTube that I have not read yet, and I feel like possibly make me a little bit of a bad booktuber, but that's okay. We all have our own reading journey, right? So let's get into it. So I have 9 different series to talk about today. I wrote down 17 total, so I'm thinking there may be a part 2 to this video, but you guys will have to let me know if you like it, if you want me to do a second part. Let me know down below in the comments. Okay guys, I'm gonna start with the big one, Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I have the first book. I want to read it. Sounds very interesting, but I still have not read any of the books in this series. I don't even know how many there are. 6, 8, something, really a lot. But I just want to at least read this first book. Hopefully really soon. So, next, I haven't read any Cassandra Clare books. So I have City of Bones, which is the first book in her Shadowhunter series, which is so popular here on BookTube. Like, I feel like everybody's read it. It's kind of like Harry Potter, you know? Everybody's in on these. And I'm not. And I need to be. I might be having a little FOMO going on. So I have the first book, and I also have Clockwork Angel, which I believe, my understanding is these happen before, they're a prequel to the Shadowhunters series, but these are the mortal instruments, these are the infernal devices. Kind of the same world, just slightly different time period. Next, this one is a little bit newer series, so maybe I'm not as behind. But I would like to get into the Arc of the Scythe series because I still haven't read any of them. I have Scythe and Thunderhead, and the third one came out, I think, late last year. So it is a completed trilogy. And trilogy, that's not too bad. I could get through 3 books. So hopefully, I'll be starting that one soon. Alright guys, hopefully you guys aren't totally judging me too bad yet. We are going into the 4th series on my list, the Diviner series. This sounds amazing. I love the 20s. I think that is such a fun time period, and I think I would really enjoy this series. Although I'm not a big historical fiction person so far that I know. I definitely want to test out a few more just to make sure. Yeah, I need to get into this series. Everybody seems to love it. It's a completed series. The next one's one that I'm really excited to eventually start as well, but it is the City of Brass series. So I don't know if you guys watch Jessica with Peace Love Books, but I feel like our fantasy books that we like tend to align. She really loved An Ember in the Ashes this year. I've been like raving about it in almost every video. And I know there's a few other ones. So definitely want to get to City of Brass. I also am a huge fan of like circus themed books, and I haven't read Caraval. I have the second book, Legendary, I just picked up. And I know Hoopla has Caraval on audio, so I just need to get to it. They're here, they're at my disposal, and I still haven't read them. And hopefully soon. The next one on my list is the Bone Witch trilogy. I think it's 3 books. This one's by Rin Chupeco, and I know this one's really popular, and I am totally in love with books that are about magic and witches and that kind of thing. So maybe this will be like a really fun book series to start in October when we're getting closer to Halloween. Might be a good idea. Alright, we only have a couple left, so hopefully you guys aren't totally like cringing by now. Promise you, I'm gonna catch up on some of these eventually. There's just so many good books that come out. It's hard. It's hard, guys. I wish I could just download the books into my brain. Watching The Matrix last night. They could just literally just put it in. Anyways, off track. My 8th series on my list here is The Raven Boys. I've heard so many great things about this 4-book series, and I still haven't read any of them. They sound really good. So we're gonna get there. It's gonna happen, hopefully soon. And the last one on my list, I feel like is kind of different. Like, a lot of these are more fantasy, magical type series. I feel like a lot of series involve that. And this last one's a little bit more of your like romance. But I really want to read The Simple Wild, and that series, I think there's gonna be 3 books there. Everybody raves about The Simple Wild and they absolutely love it. The second book I feel like is 50-50. Some people love it, some people hate it. But I need to just read it. I need to get into it because I know I'm gonna love it. And yeah, so those are my 9 series that I'm gonna talk about today that I haven't read, and they're really popular on BookTube that I kind of need to get moving on. And those are the ones that I'm also really interested in getting to. So it's not like I'm gonna be forcing myself to read these things. I just haven't yet, but I really want to. Obviously, I've got a good chunk of these books, so it's gonna happen soon. If you guys want me to do a part 2 and do a few more series that I'm interested in reading and that I haven't yet, let me know. Or if there's some series that maybe you guys really want to get to and are really popular that you haven't, let me know down below. I would love to hear from you guys. All right, guys, have a super wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!